Let me change the music real fast, like. I gotta get used to using the new command suffix or prefix.
Yeah. I mean, it's memorable at the very least. It's just weird.
I just don't know why they chip wire. So, we pick up our story, not in the story. We pick it up outside the story. 4 individuals sat around a still bright but not entirely effective campfire amidst a wasteland in the night. And that's what their plan was. And so they began. Wait, hold on. Yes? I'm just trying to line up our timelines here. This is when you showed up, right? The first individual points at the third, who nods once slowly. Not as such, but Okay. Would you have changed things back then, if you knew? He thinks for a moment. Begins to suddenly shake his head. No. I think things played out exactly the way they're supposed to. And here we are. I like a guy of conviction. Please don't like me. You get used to him. Now, may I? By all means. What did they do? As I was saying, they began waiting around. And, well, so, you guys began waiting around. You guys wait around for the inevitable arrival of Andreev, his lieutenants, and his boys. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Indeed.
In the meantime, what would you guys have been doing? If anything at all, you guys could be taking a rest. I believe, Need Not, you wanted to work on stuff.
Yes, I give others the opportunity to speak first because I'm just debating. I'll have a decision when you get back to me, but...
Well, does anyone else have anything they want to do? It'll be out of game, not that your characters would know. Well, I guess they could approximate it. It'll probably be a little under an hour until they show up. Well, maybe not a little under an hour, but a good chunk under an hour. Say 40 minutes.
Do I have time for a quick short rest in that time?
It would take an hour for a short rest, but you guys have been here for a bit. So if you have the supply to spend, then yes.
Okay, I'll do that then.
1 supply.
I would have looked around for some type of leather.
Leather in a bathhouse?
Even if it's not in the bathhouse, any buildings close by that I could sneak into.
Very fair. Roll me a D100. It is not a hard DC, but let's see if other looters got to it before you. You are 5. You're 5 below the DC, so you do manage to find some leathers. You have to leave the bathhouse and begin scrounging and looting and breaking into already broken into hovels and homes. But cobbling together all your findings, you do manage to find some leather.
Alright. While we're waiting, I will begin to use leatherworking to make a collar for Ace.
Roll me your leatherworking tools.
Nice.
You can have a collar, maybe a lead.
That's not the right character sheet there.
Ace rolls his leatherworking tools.
What do you want me to roll it with?
I'd say either Dex, Int, or Wisdom. One of those 3. You need this is more like fine work, so.
We will do Dex.
Very
Would I
well.
be able to give him the guidance while I'm resting?
I'd say yeah.
Nice.
14. Not bad, not bad. 14. You do manage to make a collar, just as intended, and you even have some spare trimmings that you braid together to make a very sturdy line. It's not a rope, technically, but the equivalencies of it. So, if you ever need to or want to, you could affix this braided leather to a building, to your belt, whatever, so that he doesn't get too far away.
I will kind of like scribble Ace and then in parentheses slaughterhouse into it.
That is easily done.
I love that the in parentheses is significantly longer.
He's in a slaughterhouse. So that's what he is.
The best fucking slaughterhouse.
As you begin like etching this on, he's watching you, his tail wagging, thumping against the marble flooring of the bathhouse. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Making you a collar.
What's a collar?
It's something that goes around your neck, and it usually has your name or your like owner's information on it.
Oh, did you put slaughterhouse? Slaughterhouse.
No, I'm going to.
Yes! Yes! Slaughterhouse! Slaughterhouse! Those of you that don't speak to Ace can hear him yipping and yapping about while he's bounding, hopping around happily. Slaughterhouse! Slaughterhouse! Yes!
Moment.
Good boy, slaughterhouse.
I'm the best. I'm an ace. He looks at you, at your attire. Do you have a collar?
It'd be a little weird if I wear one.
Why?
Because it's just not socially acceptable.
He blinks a couple of times at that. What does that mean?
It means other people will frown upon it.
They'll frown at. I'll kill him.
Yeah, I like that attitude.
Point me at him. Point me at him.
We'll be here in about an hour.
Well, out of game, Cobb. Who do you think? Who would you say is the player Badger trusts the least?
One over there.
Let's go Hawk, because he pulled a knife on me when I was trying to give gold.
How dare you?
You pulled a knife on him.
You're just like, no, the people will be here, and then he's like, I bet it's Hawk, isn't it? I'll kill him. Grr.
Yeah. It's Hawk. Don't kill him. Not yet. We gotta wait.
Okay. Only because you said so.
Good boy.
Yeah. You pet him. And as you pet him, you affix the collar upon him. Then he gives a quick shake of his head. This feels weird.
You'll get used to it. Don't worry. But people know your name now.
Ah! Yes! Slaughterhouse.
Ace and Slaughterhouse. Your nickname is Slaughterhouse.
Okay.
We'll call it a code name.
What's that?
It's what you use for secrecy.
Why?
It's just a thing people do.
Oh.
You know. So sometimes you got to use your code name so no one finds out your real identity.
You're saying these very fair and logical things, but it's quite clear he's not. He's hearing you, but he's not. He's not internalizing. He's not listening to you. Okay.
You'll get it. You'll get it one day. It's okay. You're still a pup.
No, I'm growing big.
Yeah, you're gonna get big, but right now you still kind of a pup. When I can ride you into battle, that's when you grow.
He begins to weasel his way underneath you to see if he has the strength to do such. He does not have the strength to do such. I'll get there.
Yeah. We're gonna look like a couple badasses.
Yeah. He does not seem to know what that term means.
It means super cool, like your name, Slaughterhouse.
Oh, yeah. Ace Badass Slaughterhouse. Yeah.
Oh no, what did I do?
Aww.
Every day I love this dog more.
Badger, you begin wondering what slang terms you can or cannot teach Ace. In the meantime, while Badger's wondering that very specific topic, what are the rest of you doing?
I have all this tech and saddle in my inventory that is heavy, and I would rather put it on the horse.
That makes perfect sense. Yep, that makes perfect sense. Eva will assist you if you need it.
You would insist that she doesn't.
Very fair. And so she comes up. Doth thou need assistance?
No. I appreciate it though. I've done this 1,000 times probably. It's
She stopped herself. Very well.
it's nice to do it again. Please let me.
She closes her eyes and faces her head down, failing at suppressing a smile. Then I shan't rob thou of the opportunity. If you need any assistance, though, please let me know. By the way, Hawk.
Yeah.
This is a good look for you. Happiness. And she walks away.
He kind of stammers at her back as she's walking away. He goes, I'm not. I ain't happy. I'm wearing a mask. You can't tell.
He does not respond. But you can tell from the movement of her upper body that she is holding back a giggle.
Don't laugh at me.
There's no role needed at all. You've done this, as you say, many a time. And, well, despite the peculiar nature of your horse, it is still a horse. And you saddle up on it just fine. Feels good to be back in the saddle. Literally.
In the saddle. He does hum a song. He's hummed to her pretty much every time he's groomed her, saddled her up, clean gore from her hooves. Damn. I could link the song that it sounds like, but it'd probably be a dead giveaway, so I won't.
Send it to me.
Okay.
I'm curious. I don't know, maybe we can find something at some point. It is a calming song, both to the singer and to the being it is sung to. There is a comfort in routine, so to speak. So, that's what Hawk's up to. What about the rest of you? Caradoc is resting, yes?
Yes.
Yes,
Observing and resting.
Observing and resting. Observing and resting. Roll me your choice of perception or insight as you're observing. Internally I was saying you already rolled a nat 1 on the hit die. What's the worst that could happen? And I didn't say it because I thought it would stop it. It's clear that I should have said it for comedic timing. It is a particularly restful rest. If you so desire, you may re-roll your hit die.
No, it actually only needed the minimum to top off.
Roll it anyways. Roll it anyways. Any excess you get will be temp HP.
Hey!
Oh, there we go.
Good points. Good points. Every little bit helps. Also, I like this song, Alec. It's a good song. So,
I have an idea, Crash.
yes.
Leaning into that nat 1 a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think seeing Hawk engaged in this sort of equestrian care, showing a side of him that Caradoc's never really seen before. He's going to double down on misreading him before, becoming even more convinced that the read was correct.
I'm game for that. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
You poor stupid man.
You're left a bit at an impasse, Caradoc. Is Hawk's other nature technically lying? That he has another side of him that's so much superior to the other side? Is that lying? Or is he just merely adapting to the situation beholden to him, which is not lying? You have a bit of a philosophical conundrum as you rest. Is
Yes, I
Hawk
do.
a liar by having another side? Does that mean everyone's a liar? Only a few people? Who knows? Who knows? It gives
Is
you a
his
big thump.
duplicitous nature a mere act of self-preservation? Is he not entitled to defend himself? Oh,
Dell walks past you as you're muttering to yourself and decides that's way too smart for him and just keeps walking. He just mutters himself, Elonians. What a conundrum. What a conundrum.
Hmm.
Well, as Caradoc resolves that, or attempts to, what are the rest of you doing, if anything? You guys could just be resting or walking around.
Yeah, I think Roma would probably just be like double checking like the perimeter, I guess, like walking around and stuff. Maybe like humming that tune under her hair.
I mean, technically not wrong, just not what you would say.
As you
Yeah,
are
she
walking
heard earlier.
around, Roma, humming that nice lullaby tune in its original
nice little tune.
form,
Mhm.
you see it. Your little doll. As you turn round the corner outside to what would have been some sort of public garden segment of the building, you see it sat there, legs crossed, hands upon its lap, sitting very upright, like a prim and proper lady.
Of course.
And it's looking at you when you turn the corner, or at least looking in that direction.
She just kind of like just stops short. Not even startled at this point. She just kind of crosses her arms, and looks down at it, like kind of annoyed. It's like, when did you leave? Kind of looks up to it, like all sort of annoyed, like.
During your walk up to it, you blink by your own natural desires and bodily functions, and when you unblink, its arms are crossed, mimicking you.
Has the doll done that before? I don't think so, right?
It's probably not as so blatantly,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
but it has moved and mimicked other things.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. She'll sort of stop short again, like deliberately uncrosses her arms, like oh, I don't like that. Stands in front of it, stares down, like she's sort of. What am I going to do with you, eh? We should just bugger off already, right? Sort of looks around, see if anyone's there, picks up,
Just you.
uncrosses the arms.
Right.
Honestly.
As you pick it up, what would this? Roll me perception, but use your charisma instead of your wisdom. Oh no!
Oh no, that's a 0. Okay,
Hey, at least it's not negative.
that's true. Perception, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that's just a d20 plus 2. Okay.
Right.
Dash over 2 plus 2. That's a 0. That's not gonna work. Kirsty.
Just hit up and then just get rid of the 0.
Yeah.
And
You can do it. Yeah, never.
I mean,
that's literally as about as mid as it gets, and that's not a bad thing. As you pick it up and just sort of begin I don't know, ranting about it to it. Complaint,
Yeah.
lodging your complaints. There, we'll call it that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, officially handing
Yeah.
in my
That's like-
formal complaint.
Giving it to the council. You get this feeling as you're holding it of, as always, its usual foreboding nature, but also this energy about it. Almost like it's, I don't know if you as a person have ever experienced it, but like holding your hand close to an electric fence, this sort of
Oh yeah.
tingly sensation running across your palms that are touching it. And that energy just sort of numbs in a pleasant way. In a I can feel no pain sort of way.
Oh.
Like this
Okay.
resilience, that's the word.
I have that.
Do what? No. Okay. Yeah, I guess she'll just kind of pop her head to the side, kind of look the doll up and down, kind of move it around her hands, like, I don't remember you having that party trick. When did you start that one, eh? Just kind of puts it away in her bag. She'll sort of look around the place just to see if there's anything like out of the ordinary, in case it's like, I don't know, spook the doll or something.
Looking around, you don't seem to spot anything. Aside from the usual bits of a dying city.
Yep.
You feel the heat that's ever present. But aside from that, nothing.
Okay. She'll kind of keep looking around, I suppose, as she's like putting the doll back in her bag. Locks it up and like, now you stay in there, okay? Honestly, by the Norman. Takes a few steps out, I guess, in the perimeter just to have another quick look, and then sort of she'll dart back in if there's nothing there.
Nothing there.
Nothing there.
You begin walking back inside, and then you hear a voice, as if from inside your pack.
Oh god.
It says one word, and I will type it to you.
Okay.
It says, bitch.
Okay. Okay. She's definitely frowning at that, and probably still frowning when she comes back. And yeah, she'll just sit next to Caradoc, I guess, after that one, a bit kind of weirded out, I suppose, by the experience.
It's a weird time.
It's a weird time. I mean, she's in a freaking zombie apocalypse at the minute, like, it's a weird time.
Yeah, life has its moments.
Yeah, just it's ups
flipping you
and
upside
downs,
down.
you know? Yeah, it's cursed dolls. Like, we all come across that every now and again, right? So she tells herself.
I can't confirm or deny that because the U.S. government told me to.
Of course.
So you sit back down next to Caradoc as he's ruminating on some internal monologue.
Yeah.
In the meantime, what are the rest of you doing? Does Jin have anything? Or is he walking around, enjoying the sights? What little there is.
The only idea I have is, I guess, related to enjoying the sights. He's more or less probably going to a higher point to try, I guess, try to keep a lookout for the incoming party more than anything. But there's the main thing of him just like looking out for nature that he does not expect to be there. He wants to see a tree, damn it.
Yeah. Roll me your perception. There are trees around, but they're not healthy.
Yeah. I guess that's the key difference. Like he just wants to see like some
Proper
greenery
nature.
that's not fucked. I don't. Oh wait, no, I was supposed to roll disadvantage. Sorry about that.
It wasn't supposed to be disadvantage, and it wasn't. Did I say nature or did I say perception?
You said perception. I'm a silly man. Let me completely re-roll that because it's not even close to being accurate. Okay, to be fair, the perception is the exact same modifier, but I got 12.
Looking around, you do see pockets of public garden spaces, rooftop gardens, and other sorts of horticulture. but nothing that is. Perhaps you've been biased to the world, coming from your homeland, which is verdant and abundant with natural elements, both the mundane and the supernatural. And then traveling through Eulonia with its constant light, not necessarily sunlight, but light nonetheless, that gives it such protection and majesty. You've peaked early, and you're now in probably one of the worst places to compare it against. Scanning across the city skyline, across the grounds underneath it, aside from those ruined garden spaces, there is nothing that is comforting.
Yeah. Disappointingly, that's about what he expected.
You do feel your a location on your person vibrate from what you expect it to be. Ever the mystery.
I do like I don't know what kind of check it would be just to understand why this thing is just buzzing.
Roll me your nature.
It's more or less like, yeah. I think he's trying to figure like, okay, is something tampering with this thing at this point? 24? That's
You would have guidance because Caradox not there.
I don't have guidance, but I do have a thing from his background.
Oh,
for
perfect.
animal handling and nature.
Perfect. 24. Something is tampering with it.
Can you tell what it is?
Whatever it is, it has to be attuned or keyed into the natural origins of this object. And given what I just described to you about the devastation of nature here in Velcaster, your suspect this is very, very, very narrow, if not existent, from a normal sense. But then you begin thinking about the situation you're in. It is not normal nature that is tampering with it. It is the abnormal nature that has been implanted onto the city that is tampering with it. There is something with the spores causing this thing to hum or vibrate. You just don't know what.
Abnormal nature magic. Just go with fuckery because it's faster.
It is fuckery.
Does it?
It is fuckery.
Does it feel like more intense than it did when we were around like all the mushroom spores and stuff? But I mean, the sanctuary specifically.
Yeah, roll me that'll be really hard to determine. Roll me perception, use your constitution though.
Sure.
Perception of
What's the
touch.
difference?
Perception of sensation.
Sensation. Let me click the button. There we go. It would be this, but it would be +2. So 17.
It does seem weaker. Comparatively. Albeit there's only so much this thing could be weaker by, so it's decently hard to discern, but you've had this thing for a while now, so
He's probably like
it was
felt
weaker.
it humming in the past.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So it's like, That's not terribly surprising. He just doesn't have much to run with that. I don't
It might not be a mystery you can solve here on this rooftop.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's looking at. I'll do one last thing. Can he check inside to see if there's like any like just anything physically in there that he could also like maybe pick out? Like, it's probably full of spores, honestly.
It is full of spores. It is indeed full of spores.
Okay. I should have jumped the gun on that.
Yeah. Which is relatively easy to clear out because all you had to do is just, well, blow, technically.
Yeah. Maybe like get like a bit of water to like rinse it or something.
Yeah.
Which is probably just what he's gonna do. Is he gonna do that? You
have a water scan.
Yeah, he'll do that up here and then pocket it and head back downstairs. So he has a feeling shit's probably gonna happen sooner than later. It's been like probably 20-30 minutes.
You return back downstairs. And, well, last but not least, Denver.
That's me. So I've got a question for you.
Yes.
For the I'm looking at the discoveries, and I've decided between two of them.
Okay.
The tracer flame bomb, the wording on it. Oh shit! I just closed it. It says enemies, so I just want to double check that it doesn't involve friendly fire.
It does
It's a
not.
15. Okay. And then yeah, it. I think I'm gonna go for that one then. I'm gonna
Okay.
try. And I have a toxin left, and it says that the chem bomb does the toxin effect. So with my remaining bomb and my remaining toxin, could I try combining those? Or at least combining the concepts to try to make the tracer flame bomb?
I think that makes sense. Let's see it happen, though.
Alright.
Roll me your alchemist supplies, please. I will give you a devil's deal.
Oh, okay. You love
You can-
those.
You can get advantage, but you know who it's from.
Oh.
You can make the roll and determine the decision after the fact. If it's a failure you can live with, or a success where you didn't even need to make the devil's deal.
Okay, yeah, if I can make the decision
It's-
after, then.
Yeah.
Alright. Alchemist supplies?
Mm-hmm. Using your
wisdom?
wisdom. Yep.
I thought so. Where'd that +2 come from?
That would be the guidance from Caradoc, but that's only
Ah.
if Caradoc would assist on this. I don't know, Fred, would you assist in Denver's... Well, not you, but with Caradoc, Denver's alchemical pursuits?
I think yes. They've tinkered together before, and I think Caradoc's own professional sort of curiosity would win out, so he would probably assist.
Very well, that's fair. Then you may get that 18, then, Denver.
Is
Combine-
that a success?
It is not.
Shit.
You are 2 off.
I'm 2 off?
You are 2 off. Which, what do you even... You rolled a 10, so if you just rolled an above average...
I wouldn't have been able to get a bardic or anything, would I?
Eva is fucking out. And
That's
she's
fair.
Use my inspiration.
Could use the inspiration.
Will you let me?
Statistically, you should.
I'm asking.
Statistically, you should roll better.
What do you ask?
Do you
Yes.
take his inspiration?
If you would give it to me, yes, please. Thank you.
Yes, I'm over.
Alright, cool. Wisdom.
Don't fail.
Fuck! God damn it!
Actually, never mind. You can't use it.
The old takesy backsies.
Oh well. It's worth a
The
shot.
deal is still on the table.
Okay.
That's if you want to take it. You
Yeah.
can just accept the failure.
My question is, like I mentioned, does this use up my toxin and bomb?
It will.
Hmm.
Well, it'll technically consume the toxin. The bomb will be changed to something else. So technically, yes, but also no.
The bomb will still be usable, but the toxin will be gone.
Correct.
You know what? No. I will
No.
not take it.
Very well. I applaud your restraint. You do still get to keep the bomb.
Nice.
Now, let's see if you can salvage. Can you roll me another alchemist supply?
I can. I will say, I always forget. Is it Kara or Kara? I'm gonna write this down. Caradoc or
Caradoc.
Caradoc? Like character. Caradoc. Okay.
Carrot doc.
Carrot Doc.
But not Kakarot. R.I.P. my
It-
man.
Considering I'm getting guidance, if you are paying attention to Denver throughout her pursuit in making this thing, which I don't imagine she would have explicitly told you what it is, unless you asked, then maybe. You can probably tell things aren't really working out as she starts to grind her teeth together, and not snarl, but what is it called? The scrunch her nose. No, like scrunch her nose and like show off her teeth a little bit as she's grinding them. Seems like she's mostly like lost in what she's doing and is very frustrated.
Where was that roll when you needed it? That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. Hey, I have good news for you. Well, it's neutralizing news. So, as you frustratedly have to forego your initial pursuit, the elements, semi-literally, are still there. These naturalistic pieces that you use for your alchemist supplies, a bit of a stark contrast versus, say, Andre, who uses actual periodic table elements. In order to have done, or to attempt what you were trying to make, you did have to end up breaking down and distilling and cooking off away the vapors of your toxins to try and imbue them into your bomb. They did not, unfortunately, work. Not in the way you're hoping for, at least. You still have a scant amount of your toxin left. Your initial goal is inachievable now, but the groundwork is there for any later discovery. What you can do, and what you end up doing, is cooking off away the last of the toxins and trying a different approach on them. Removing away the magical components that violently react to one another, and supplanting them instead with something a bit more, well, alternatively, naturalistic. You can change the damage type of the bomb, at the very least.
Nice. There's that.
You have that. Just not the tracer bomb.
Unfortunately.
C'est la vie.
I don't have a damage type in mind right this second.
You can decide it later.
Okay.
So.
Oh.
What?
My timer went off.
I see it is time for you to go get your laundry.
Off you go. Off you go.
I mean, if this is a good break.
It's actually
Yes.
a very good break point. The other people about to arrive. So we'll take a 10. I guess that's sufficient amount of time for Fred to go walk and grab his laundry, bring it back, so on. So we'll take a 10.
I can't believe this robot